So it'll be about 2 months by the time this video is posted from the last time that I posted a tie-dye video. So this is both an update video and a new tie-dye. So what's been going on? Chronic pain, we'll go with that one. This has nothing to do with the Ralph issues in my brain. This is ongoing back issues for the past, oh man, what are we at? 15, 16 years now? Something like that. Anyway, crept up. I thought it wasn't going to be an issue. Postponed some procedures. Should not have postponed the procedures. And was in more pain than I thought I was going to be. And it makes it to where I just don't want to do this stuff. And other things came up as well. Business on the photography side picked up for a bit. Had to get that done. And during that, I've also decided I want to start doing some things that I hadn't done in over a decade, really, which is reselling, basically. Going to garage sales, thrift stores, estate sales, that type of thing, picking up things and then reselling them on eBay or otherwise. So I'm going to go ahead and post my eBay store, let's see, one of these two places. I'll move my head and post it up there. I don't know. I'll try and do that. I haven't succeeded in doing that yet when I've said I'm going to on a video. So we'll see if it works this time. Anyway, necessarily that part of it, but we're going out finding weird things that you couldn't find otherwise, and they're enjoying that, so that's cool. Thinking about doing some of those videos. I would still be doing tie-dye as well, because I do enjoy that for the most part. It's just the videos become tedious and then I don't want to do it. But that's like everything. I mean, I can go back to my teenage years where I was on the swim team, and now I absolutely hate swimming because I was forced to do it every day at 6 a.m. That got old really quick, especially after 3 or 4 years. 3 years. I promise I'm going to get to a tie-dye video. So I was thinking about doing that, videos of picking things up from some vintage stores or garage sales, estate sales, maybe some storage units as well, because we did one of those a couple of months ago. That one was absolutely horrible. Nothing like the one we had done a few years ago. Yeah, words can't express it, but then the video will be banned on YouTube, so I can't express the words of what was found. Anyway, we don't want another one of those storage units, and just trying to get money back on a few little items is ridiculous. Anyway, so your opinions below if you might enjoy seeing it or might be interested. I'm not much of one for creating a spin-off channel, because I already have viewers here. I know it angers some people if they see things they normally don't see on a channel and they'll unsubscribe. Honestly, I'm fine with that, because if I see things on a channel that I normally watch and they're still doing the other stuff too, I just click the button and don't watch that one and go on to the next. But hey, everybody's different. So I guess that's all I really have to say for an update. I guess I could do a Ralph update too. This is about like it's been for the past year or two. The back, currently I'm in the peak, really bad pain, just stabs me for no reason point. In another week or so it should be significantly better and should be good for the next few months at least. Almost nothing, hopefully, if it worked like it normally does. And I guess on to the tie-dye. As always, 100% cotton t-shirt that's been soaked in soda ash for at least 20 minutes and then spun out until it's just damp. I've got the center line marked, so I'm going to go ahead and do the usual flip. Since this is a left-right symmetry, there's a separate video that shows just this part of it. Alright, so I'm going to fold this over, and this is basically just to make it a little thicker. So I'm just kind of eyeballing what I want to go with to give it some extra surface area for the next step. Oh, that is buckling. Hold on, let me see if I can do it without having to pull out the ruler. There we go. Alright, I'm going to grab some aluminum foil, aluminium foil, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to make sure it is long enough. I should have left it like it was. Based on current prices, that's like what, $4,000 in aluminum foil. Alright, I'm going to start, I think, from the bottom, since, oh, can't move that once you start, can you? I think I'm going to move from the bottom, or roll from the bottom of the shirt, since this is a thicker area down here. So I'm just going to make sure I get the whole shirt. Actually, let me make sure that's a little bit taller or higher. I don't want it going over the top edge, but I want it pretty close. I honestly don't know if it'll make a bit of difference depending on where it is, but that's why I do experiments. Alright, I'm going to grab another piece of foil real quick. I'll just drop that on there. And roll the whole thing in it. We'll just do it for consistency. Go ahead and tape up the top edge. Alright, so that's what we look like at the top. And yes, there's this little bit here. I don't think the color will actually get that far down. If it does, it does. It's an experiment. I'm going to make a little holder that this can fit in so that I can dye it without it touching the bottom. And give me just a second and we'll do that. Alright, we have a little cardboard sleeve that can fit on. I'm going to make a, I don't know, some kind of a bowl-like thing that fits on here to keep the ice in. Probably just be a loosely done aluminum foil thing. It's not attached or anything. Let's go ahead and get the colors and get ready to dye this. Colors are going to be cerulean blue, deep purple, and grape. These are based on my oldest son's current hair color. Idea came to me after he came home, or after he dyed his hair the latest colors. And I'm like, oh, I bet I can do something to where it like... So that's the reason behind the aluminum foil. Kind of separating the colors, yet letting it be a dye, or a ice dye so that they do separate. I think I might be onto something. Okay, so I put a cup, there we go. I was trying to get it to go further down. Alright, we'll let that melt through. Alright, it has been about 2 days. I did a second round of ice with soda ash, let that go through, and it did pick up all this. I think that slipped around the outer edge. So let's go ahead and rinse this out. Alright, so let's take a quick look. Let's go throw this in the wash, and we'll take a final look after that. Here's the front. And the back. Alright, so the stuff on the sleeve is because the aluminum foil didn't go all the way down that piece, so it slipped through the cup and the cardboard and dripped into that area. So that's there. And it's not bad. I mean, I'd prefer to not have that, but we know how to resolve it by wrapping some extra aluminum foil and taping over that. So easy enough. Is this different than if I wouldn't have used aluminum foil? Yes. So you have more distinct lines of colors coming down. What's interesting is it's organized, but yet it was just thrown on to the spiral, not really a spiral, roll, the roll that was created. I find that kind of interesting. I mean, it's not precise, but it is organized. I like the overall results. Might have to try this again with more bright colors, like a rainbow kind of palette. Maybe try lines instead of just random. But it is an interesting result. So what do you think? Let me know down below what you think about this, as well as the possibility of doing videos for reselling. And until next time, thanks for watching.